Hey guys, Alba here with YogiApproved.com. Welcome to your quick power vinyasa flow. This flow is designed to get your heart rate up, get you sweating, and get you moving for the rest of your day. When you're ready, grab a bottle of water and I'll meet you on the mat. Okay, so we're gonna start standing. So when you're ready, go ahead and come to the top of your mat. You're just gonna stand with your feet about hip-width distance apart. Bring your arms down by your side. Go ahead and lift the back of your head and just stand tall for a moment. Close your eyes. Just bring a little awareness to the body, a little awareness to the breath. Take a moment to feel your feet gripping the mat and kind of feel that inner rhythm. So shifting into the balls of the feet and then back into the heels. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. And you're just going to reach those arms up. Find Tadasana. Press the palms together. Look up. Pull your belly in. And then bring the arms back down by the sides. Good. 2 more times. Just reach those arms up. And down. And 1 more time. Reach those arms up. And from here, we're just going to take it over to the right. Standing half moon. Keep pressing through that left foot as you reach to the right. And then switch sides, moving the spine. Good, come back to center. Take a little gentle back bend here. And then we're gonna flex the wrists, open the arms, and swan dive over the legs. If this is your first forward fold of the day, take a moment to just stretch. Let the head get heavy. Get into those hamstrings. Pull your belly in as you let the head get heavier. Good, take a little halfway lift here, and we're gonna just plant our palms and step back to a plank position. Getting right into it, take those feet hip-width distance apart and the hands right underneath your shoulders. Make sure your fingertips are spread nice and wide, creating a nice strong foundation. And we're just gonna pull the belly in and fill up our back. Good, feel your legs strong, start to feel some heat. We're just gonna take those shoulders forward past the wrists and then back. A couple more times, take the shoulders forward past the wrists and then back. Good, 1 more time, shift forward and back. Make sure that gaze stays slightly forward past the mat. From here, keep the heels staggered. You're going to spin those heels to the right. Reach that left arm up, feeling some heat through that right arm, finding a side plank. And we'll just roll through center and switch sides. Starting to feel that heat in the shoulders. Reach that right arm up. Good. Come back to your center. Pause here. As slow as you can, you're going to take it all the way down to your bellies using those arms. Bring the tops of your feet to the mat. Squeeze your glutes to protect the low back. From here, I want you to pull your belly button off the mat as you lift up for Cobra. Draw the shoulders down the back, and from here, you're just gonna lower halfway down and then lift back up. Keep those glutes nice and strong to protect the low back, warming up the spine here. Keep those triceps nice and engaged, pressing through the heels of the hands and the tops of the feet. Good, 2 more. Good, last one, you're going to lift up and hold. Feel that activation, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Good, you should feel that through the low back. Tuck those toes. Fire up those legs, press back to a plank position, and then send those hips up for downward facing dog. Good, take a moment here to just pedal out those heels. Feel that heat through the arms, the shoulders. Good, let that energy travel into the heart space, into the belly, into the hips. And then lift your heels, stand on the balls of the feet, stretch the feet, and then drop the heels, start to stretch the legs, let the head and the heart melt. Good, 2 more times, lift the heels, stretch, and drop the heels. And 1 more time, lift the heels, and drop the heels. Good, we're gonna shift forward back to a plank position, starting to build some more heat. We're just gonna take that right knee and we're gonna pull it in towards the right tricep. Good, so these are gonna be slow mountain climbers. From plank, try and make contact with that knee to the right arm each time, and then the knee to the left. Good. Keep moving, taking those shoulders slightly past the wrists as you shift. Good, starting to feel that heat build. 1 more each side. Keep your breath, and then come back to that plank position as slow as you can. Take it all the way down. You should feel that in your arms. Good, pause here, tops of the feet to the mat. Pull that belly button off the mat and lift up once again for Cobra. Good, slowly release. Fire those legs, tuck those toes, press back up to a plank, and then shift those hips up and back, down dog. Good. From here, I want you to bring those feet a little bit closer together. Make sure you're pressing through the fingertips, pressing through the palms, and then I want you to lift your heels, reach that right leg up to the sky. Just bend the knee and open the hip, point your right toes and pull that heel towards the glute to engage the hamstring. And then you're gonna pull that knee in towards your nose, thigh in towards your chest. Good, let's do that 3 more times. Reach the leg straight up to the sky this time. Pull the knee in towards your chest. 2 more times, reach up and pull it in. And last time, reach up, pull it in. Now from here, you're just gonna take little clockwise circles with that right knee. Good, keep the heel pulling in towards the glute. No lazy feet. Good, hold it in, and then use that energy to step through to a lunge. Walk that front foot forward a little bit. Make sure the knee is stacked over the ankle. Bring your hands to your hips, and then reach those arms up, high lunge. Go ahead and drop those hips down, press through that right foot, and we're just gonna reach those arms forward, and then we're gonna find airplane arms. So activating through the backs of the arms, palms face towards the ground, belly pulls in. Let's do that 2 more times. And shift, and up, and shift. Keep looking forward. From here, I want you to reach up. You're going to use those arms to fly you into airplane. Reach back, keep those left toes pointed. Now with control, come back to high lunge and just spin it open to warrior 2. Good, walk that back foot a little bit. Make those adjustments on the mat. Good, just pause here for a breath. Press those hands down. As you press through the feet, flip that right palm to the sky, reach up, reach back for reverse. Good, we're gonna come back to warrior 2. And 1 more time, reach up, reach back, reverse. Taking it into extended side angle, so the elbow will come to the knee, and that left arm is gonna reach forward. If you're good here, you can start to extend that right arm down, pressing the inner knee into your elbow, keeping the low back nice and full, and then from there, reach that right arm towards the front. Good. Let that bring you all the way up to a star position. Again, adjusting those feet so that the toes point forward. Press the palms together, and we're just gonna swan dive over the legs, coming into a forward fold. Good. Find a little halfway lift here, and then stretch over those legs 1 more time. Close your eyes, breathe. Good. Find a little halfway lift here. From here, you're going to twist through the ribs, reach that right arm up. Gaze up if your neck allows it. Otherwise, just look to the side. Good, switching sides, bring those right fingertips down through the rib cage, lift up through that left arm. Come back to your center. Rise all the way back up, star, use those legs. And we're just gonna spin warrior 2 to the front. Good, reverse warrior, reach up, reach back. And then windmill, spin those arms all the way down to the mat. Pop that back heel. Reach that right leg high for 3-legged dog. And release to downward facing dog. Nice, take a breath here, inhale. And slowly drop the heels as you exhale, stretch. Good. Feel that heart rate, feel that heat building. Now I want you to shift forward to plank, pause here. Make sure those hands are right underneath you, and we're just gonna take it halfway down for chaturanga. Keeping the elbows back and the shoulders inward, and then press back up for plank. Good, 2 more times. Come halfway down. Keep the belly nice and strong. Press back up. These are not easy. Take 1 more down, and then fill up your back, plank. Nice, shift those hips up and back, downward facing dog, stretch, take a breath. Nice, lift those heels, reach that left leg up. Go ahead and bend that knee and open the hip. Now point those left toes, pull the heel to the glute, and we'll pull that thigh in towards the chest, shift. Good, again, reach the left leg up, straight up to the sky this time, and then pull that knee in towards the chest. Good, 1 more time, reach it up, thigh in towards your chest, and then use that energy to step all the way through to a lunge. Root down through that front foot as you rise up, high lunge, pause here. Beautiful. Good. Drop into those hips. That back leg is nice and strong. Start to reach those arms forward. Belly is nice and tight. Reach back through the fingertips. Coming back up. 2 more times, reach back. Keep that back leg nice and strong. That is your anchor. And 1 more time, reach back. Feel those triceps engage. Lift the heart. Come back up. And now we're going to use those arms for momentum to fly us into airplane. Pointing those right toes, roll those shoulder blades onto the back, and then soften through that left knee. Come back into lunge. And we'll just spin it open, warrior two. Once again, adjusting those feet as needed. Press through the feet, gazing over those front fingertips. So good. Pause here, get strong through the arms. Good. From your warrior two, just gaze over those fingertips. Feel the shoulders nice and strong. We're going to flip that left palm, reach up, reach back for reverse. Continue to lunge into that front knee. Keep reaching back through those left fingertips. And then we'll just come back to warrior two. Good. One more time. Reach up, reach back, reverse. Good. Now take it into extended side angle. That left elbow to the left knee. That right arm reaching forward. Good. Now press that elbow into the knee, and then the knee presses into the elbow. If you're good there, start to extend that arm down, and then start to reach it forward, engaging that core. Beautiful. Come up for star. Again, moving those feet. Bring your palms together. Look up. Feel the belly nice and strong, and then we'll swan dive over the legs once again. Good. Making a little shift here. Find a halfway lift. Come up onto your fingertips. Feel your back get nice and flat. Pulling the belly in. I want you to take your feet just a little bit wider, and you're just going to bend that right knee. Keeping the heel down and the hips pulling back, we're just going to move gently side to side. Good. Getting into those legs, the knees, the ankles, into those hips. Good. One more each side. Good. Now from here, just come back to center, walk those feet in a little, and drop back into that stretch like we did on the other side. Shift the weight slightly into the balls of the feet to fold a little deeper. And then take a halfway lift, find that nice flat back. And we'll take another twist. Reach that left arm up through the ribs. And then we'll flow to the other side. Right arm reaches. Good. Come back to your center. Stretch one last time. And then let that energy bring you all the way back up to star. Look up at your fingertips. And then move to the front of the room into warrior two. Good. Gazing over those left fingertips. Find reverse warrior. Reach up, reach back. And we'll windmill those arms all the way down. Pop that right heel. Reach that left leg up to the sky. And release. Downward facing dog. Good. Roll forward to plank. Look forward. This time we're just going to take one chaturanga, take it halfway down. Keep those shoulders in line with the elbows. The tops of the feet come to the mat as you lift up for upward facing dog. And then through the belly, through the hips, pull back downward facing dog. Good. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. This time walk or float to the top of your mat, landing light. Take a halfway lift, look forward. And as you exhale, drop the head and breathe. Good. Roll up to a standing position, arms down by your side, and then reach up Tadasana. Good. Take it over to the right as you gaze forward, and over to the left. Good. Come back to center. Take a little back bend here, and then swan dive over the legs. Good. To reset, take a halfway lift. Plant those palms, step to plank, keeping the heels and the feet about hip-width distance apart. You're going to spin those heels to the right, send that left arm up. If you're good here, you're going to take that left heel and stack it on top of the right. If you're good there, start to extend that left leg. Good. Keep pressing through that bottom foot, that bottom hand, and then we'll just release and switch. So heels will stagger, roll over onto that left side, keep your gaze down, and then if you're good, stack that right heel on top of the left. Reach up through those right fingertips, and if you're good there, start to lift that top leg. Keeping that bottom leg nice and strong, feeling that balance and that shaking, and then come back to your center plank. Beautiful. Come halfway down for chaturanga. Take your vinyasa, lift up, upward facing dog, and pull back, downward facing dog. Good. From here, lift your heels, right leg goes to the sky. Bend the knee and open that hip. Good. Pull it through to a lunge using that core. Reach up for high lunge. Airplane the arms. And come back to high lunge. From here, launch into airplane. Find your balance. And then come back to high lunge. Beautiful. Open up warrior two. Extend those arms, look forward. Reverse warrior, keep lunging into that right knee. And extended side angle, reach that left arm over that left ear. And then start to reach that right arm to meet. Stay strong as you rise up star again, moving those feet. And then we'll just swan dive over the legs once again. Good. Take a little halfway lift here. Find that twist through the right arm. And come back to center. Try not to twist through the hips, but through the rib cage, through that mid-spine. Come back to center. Drop into that stretch. Rise up for star. Reach up, strong through the feet. Move those right toes forward as you drop back into warrior two. Find reverse warrior. And take it all the way down to the mat. Pop that left heel. Right leg sweeps high. This time we'll come into Chaturanga Ekapada, keeping that right foot lifted. Come halfway down. And then bring that top foot down as you lift up, upward facing dog. And pull back, downward facing dog. Stretch. Moving right along, lift the heels and drop the heels. Lift the heels, reach that left leg up. Bend the knee and open the hip. Use the core body to step through to a lunge. And then rise up, high lunge. Good, airplane the arms, shift forward, keep the chest up. Come back up. And we'll launch into full airplane here, palms down, back is strong, leg is strong. Soften through that left knee as you rise back up to high lunge, getting your balance. And then come into warrior two, feeling both feet on the ground and gazing over those left fingertips. Good, drop into that left knee as you reach up, reach back, reverse. And take it into extended side angle. That right arm reaches up over the right ear. Take that left arm, reach it forward, and then take it back up to star, moving those feet. Good, this time we're gonna take the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders onto the back. The heels of the hands don't have to touch here. Lift your hands to resistance. Keep your belly pulling in. You're just gonna come down halfway, and then we'll drop all the way into it, reaching those knuckles towards the front of the room. Release those hands down. Take a little halfway lift here. Find that twist through the left. Good, come back to center. Find that twist through the right. Come back to center, drop into it. So good, use those feet to rise back up star. The left toes point forward as you drop back into warrior two. Move those feet, reverse warrior, reach up, reach back. And we'll take it all the way down to the mat. Pop that right heel, left leg reaches up. And then join me, Chaturanga Ekapada, keeping that left foot up, halfway down. Lift up, upward facing dog, controlling every movement and pulling back, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. Feel that heat. Feel that movement and that energy in the body. So again, just relax into that down dog. Feel all that heat in the body. And then from here, just lift your heels, bend your knees. You're just gonna jump all the way through to a seat. Good, extend those heels out in front of you, those feet, walk those hips back slightly. You're gonna lift up through the chest and then just walk those hands forward, come into a forward fold. Pulling the belly in. Good, come back up. Pull those knees in towards your chest, and from here, we're just gonna come into a modified Navasana, modified boat. So pulling upper thighs to low belly, reach those arms forward. Finding Navasana, extend those arms, extend those legs, feel that core. And then from here, you're just gonna take it all the way down. Good, from here, just take a breath. And you're just gonna plant your feet. Walk those shoulder blades underneath you. Feel the chest lift. See if you can kind of touch the heels with your fingertips, and then really getting strong through the backs of the arms. Pull your belly in as you start to lift your hips up for bridge. Walk those shoulder blades underneath you even more, and then get strong through the backs of the arms. Press through the back of the head, and then finally through the center of each heel, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes. Good. Bringing that energy back to the heart center. Slowly, gently release those hips down to the mat. Pull the knees in towards your chest. Bring your forehead in towards your knees. Feel the shoulders get round. Release your head back to the mat. Take the arms out to the side. Just drop those knees to the right. Look left. Allowing the heart rate to come down. From here, come back to your center. Good. Roll to the left. Look right. Beautiful. Come back to your center. Once again, hug those knees in, bring your forehead to knees, and we'll find our final Shavasana, extending the heels, extending the arms down. Take a moment to set up your Shavasana, to drop into your Shavasana. We'll be here for just a few breaths. If you'd like to stay here longer, you can always just pause this video, stay here for as long as you need, and then come back to us. Feel the entire back side of the body get heavy. And just breathe. Beautiful. Good. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Point your toes. Reach those arms overhead. Pull the knees in towards your chest. And just make your way over onto your right side, cradling the head in that right arm. Good. Keeping the eyes closed. Use that free arm to press yourself up to a seat and just come into a nice seated meditation with the legs crossed, ankles in front of one another. And bring your hands to your knees and just sit up tall. Good. Flip your hands to the sky. And bring your palms to touch in front of your heart. Bow your chin to your chest, honoring the self first and foremost for showing up and making the time. Good. Lift your thumbs to your third eye. Lift your gaze. And together we bow to the practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, I'm Alba. For more videos like this, please subscribe to our Yogi Approved YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.